And today we are recording with some Crumbling Vestige. So this card got added to Arena today randomly. I don't have it in a ton of my decks. I know there's obviously the like Lumina stuff, which is, you know, probably established and maybe a bit better than this. But regardless, I want to do some experimenting. I think Lotus Field is like one of the most breakable / broken cards in Pioneer. And there's a lot of different ways you can use it. It's kind of underexplored. Everyone just assumes you have to play the Lotus Field combo deck. There are other things you can do, and I think Crumbling Vestige slots pretty well into all the things we have going on. Doesn't exactly work with Blood Sun, but it plays really well with Spelunking, and for the most part, these Blood Suns are just kind of extra copies. But all these cards play together really well. We've got Blood Sun plus Lotus Field is incredible. Even with Spelunking, like if you're going off, and when I say going off, I mean we're going to go off with Fecund Greenshell. So this says, if a thing with higher toughness and power comes into play, you get to look at your top card. If it's a land, it comes into play tapped. If we have Spelunking, it's going to come into play untapped. So we can play Grazer, we can play Storm the Festival, find more things, we can play Azusa. Voyaging Satyr is something that will trigger Greenshell, that also plays well with Lotus Field. So our goal is to make a bunch of mana, draw a bunch of cards, find Bitter Reunion. This will give all of our creatures +2/+2, and then just kind of crush our opponent that way. Other than that, you can just play like a mid-range ramp game plan. We have a ton of lands in our deck. To be completely transparent, I would probably play 4 Sheltered Thickets, but I didn't want to craft them. So we've got some like random filler stuff that I'm trying. How many lands? We're playing 30 lands. Lands are pretty important in this deck. Also trying a relatively new card in Rydia, I guess is how you say it, which is just a looter that can sort of filter to help you find more green shells and storm the festivals and keep going. In addition to Icetill Explorer, which is kind of a scary card because you could potentially deck yourself. But it seems strong. It seems worth trying. It has the power less than toughness thing, and we'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm not sure how it's going to go, to be completely honest with you. This isn't a deck I've played all too much. But it should be fun, and it'll be interesting to see the new card in action. New old card, I guess. New to Arena card. Sideboard, we've got some fogs for things like mice. Fire Magic, just for any of the small creature decks. Soul Guide Lantern is Graveyard Hate. It's nice to have the redraw as well, since you're trying to sort of play towards your game plan. Escape the Wild, Tireless Tracker, and Augur for any of the Thoughtseize deck. Mostly you can just kind of switch to a bigger mid-range deck, and then Cavern for control. Maybe the Caverns could just be in the main deck, but I was trying to fill out the side deck, so I threw a couple of those in there. But that is it for the deck. If you want the list, it'll be in the description, and I will see you all in the games. First, Sand seems fine. Got the Lotus Field Icetill combo, where you just sort of start off with a bunch of lands. What do we do? Without double Grazer, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, Vestige lets you do some cool stuff where, like, if your hand is 2 Grazers, like, if I had a second Grazer here, I could Lotus Field on turn 1. Which is not nothing. Okay, we need a land. We get one in a decent spot. There's 30 of them, so half our draws are lands. Okay, that's an annoying card against my deck. It's a really annoying card. I don't actually know how this works. Okay, so I win. Cool. It's good to know, I guess. Maybe it's the layer thing where, like, theirs was already in play, so get the advantage. Okay, I'm being a real hater right now. Fine, we get to play lands. Can't play this. Here you go. Well, maybe they just can't beat turtles. It's possible. I mean, if their deck is just like Skyclave Apparitions, they don't have that many answers. Maybe we'll just play turtles one at a time and slowly get there. going on, Tortoise? Hey, it's you. Kind of. I block. This Archway, I mean, it doesn't really matter if I get extra mana. Archway's just free. None of this matters. We will play a turtle. Oh, don't do the Aven thing. Oh, okay, well, we died. Shit. Alright, I didn't think about them having the random one of Tyvar, but yeah. Getting overrunned. Get Blood Sun away the dunes. Yeah, our deck has a problem with Archon, I would say. It's nice. You can kind of see what we would be doing. Like, we would probably be close to drawing our deck right now if they didn't have main deck Archon. You know, we have enough mana to do this, and then the Grazer triggers, all the lands go and play on tap. We get to do more shit. So, oh well. So what does this actually say? It looks like we're actually the greatest power, so everything's getting +3/+3. Fuck yeah. Five and 9. 14. I lose my turtle, I have no reach. I lose my other reacher. I just can't kill both Archons, which is part of the problem. Yeah, it's an unfortunate first game. Or whatever. Just go through it. I think we're gonna lose. Probably gonna lose the match, because their deck is sort of built to stop people from trying to do what I'm trying to do. Yeah, whatever. Unlucky. So this is a deal 3 for 6. Is that worth having? I think I have to have it. Like, I just don't have answers to Archon. And we can obviously still ramp. Like, it's not the issue here. Aven Interrupter's really annoying. Yeah, this matchup seems kind of terrible. I'll take out a Blood Moon, and then I guess I'll just take out the Bitter Reunion. I don't think we need to, like, super duper combo. I could have Tireless Tracker just to, like, draw cards. Maybe Tireless Tracker is actually good. Should be, like, if my mana is tied down and I do draw an Archon. Or Magic's good, right? It kills Elf, too. Okay, well, this is a turn 4 Storm the... Or no, yeah, turn 4 Storm the Festival. So we're gonna have a bunch of mana. Any plans to play the Simic deck? Maybe. I don't know. I just, like... I don't really enjoy the button clicking. People will probably concede it. It seems like people concede more on Arena. I don't know. I don't really want to play it, is what I'll say. It's just not that interesting to me. I don't know. I think that explains it. It's just not that interesting. But maybe I'll play. If you want to see me play it, I have to craft like scape shifts and stuff. But that's not that big of a deal. Kind of annoying. Yeah, of course. Okay. Which can be like Skyclave or whatever. I want to be able to pick up the cycle land. Damping Sphere also messes you up. I mean, I could try it. I'm sure once I like learn how to do the thing, it's relatively easy. We storm, they Coco. We hope they don't hit Avon. Should've just played this one. Okay, so I get a storm for 2, and then I fire magic on their turn. Yep. So annoying. Okay. It's fine. I just need to hit turtles here. Does the magic ever, or the mana ever matter? As well. So I can't, yeah, I can't get to the 6 on their turn. Right? 4 or 5, and then I float the mana, but I'm Archoned out. I want the extra mana, I guess. This is plus mana. So if this gets stopped, we lose. But that's what it is. We can do it now. I'll have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 mana on my turn. I'm just gonna go for max, I guess. I think they just have another thing. This bag with no haste. 6 and then 4. Okay. That sucked. What do you want me to do, right? GG's. Opponent goes first. We've got a Grazer and stuff. I guess I keep. This hand needs help, but I guess I need to like figure out what I'm doing with these Blood Suns, because it's kind of complicated where like it's a Nombo sometimes and it's not a Nombo other times. Like if I have Vestige and Spelunking, I would rather not have Blood Sun, but if I don't have Spelunking, then a lot of my cards sort of just suck. So hard to know. Yep. I don't know if is it better to Blood Sun and then have this come to play untapped? I should just Grazer, right? Grazer's better. Maybe I didn't need to pick up the mountain. So I need 2 green in play with the Satyr. So yeah, I guess I had to. I mean, I would just be shocking myself. Rude. This card is so good in this deck. I would like to block. I'm getting raged here. Do I want to block here? It doesn't really matter. I think I'm supposed to hope they don't have rage, because I probably can't beat it. Look at you. What in this? Shit. Alright. I guess I could have... Yeah, that's my mistake. Does this matter, though? I just get to 5. I can have Sokenzan up. Like, I should have done this first, because if I draw Lotus Field, I just play it and it's untapped. But... So we're at 4. Block here is 2, so we're done on board. Just like a turn 4 kill with, like... just a bunch of uncommons. Yeah, and I double grazered them, too. Cool. Give me that clapping emote for the mouse, the Bloomburrow red cards design. Shout out Bloomburrow, dude. Shout out being dead in Magic. Much better than being dead in real life, though. Okay, so I think I want Fire Magic. It's not great, but I need something, and we get to Fog people. Is Fog good? Probably not, but I put it in my side deck, so we're gonna play with it. Do I want random dudes? Not really. I think I just have to, like, have the nuts and combo them. Do I need Bitter Reunion? Bitter Reunion lets me kill them the turn I combo, which means I don't get burned out. But I don't think... I think if I'm doing stuff, it's going to be hard for them to kill me. They have to have, like, Lightning Strikes and Burst Lightnings, so I'm going to try no Bitter Reunion. I guess we'll leave in all the Voyaging Satyrs, even though they're not great. Take out some. I'm gonna take out a Blood Sun and a Voyaging. We'll go there because I think they're probably gonna have in all their shocks anyway. Even if I'm like trading Voyaging Satyr for a shock, it's not good, but I don't know. It could be relevant damage, especially if I don't have anything else to do on my second turn. Oh my god, we have all of our good cards. We have Fog and Fire Magic. How can my mouse opponent beat a Fog? So they're going to Kumano me, and I'm going to be like, wow, I can't win. Because I'm not playing black. Because we're playing Pioneer, and if you're not playing Fatal Push, you're getting cooked. You can either play Fatal Push or kill your opponent on the third turn. That's how you beat mice. Very fun. So if I wait... It doesn't really matter. Plus we have Fog, we can't die. Literally impossible. Do we think the mice should be banned in Pioneer? I don't know what should be banned in Pioneer. I honestly don't know. I've had like strong opinions in the past. It depends what your goals are. Like, I would like Pioneer to be a toned-down format, but they've made it so all the standard decks are better than, like, Pioneer cards. It's kind of hard for me to tell what the hell should even... Like, if you're just going to print... If you're going to power creep everything, then don't ban stuff, right? I think. That doesn't really make sense. I don't know. I think they could unban stuff. If they're just going to continue to print, like, Vein Ripper, Amalia, Emberheart, or, like, whatever, Heartfire Hero, VV... Cauldron, like all this stuff, like you probably don't need to have Kethis banned if everyone's just like killing you on turn 4 with red decks and combo killing you with VVs and like all this other nonsense. I would personally rather the format be a little more chill, and then like in Modern you can do combo stuff, but also people complain about like Force in Modern, so I don't really have the answer. My Spelunky's not that good. I think I'm just gonna hope that my Fire Magic ends up being good, and that they just like play another one of these and don't have a third land. There's like a billion ways this goes wrong, but there is one way it goes right. I should have done it before they get attacked. Now I don't even know what they're thinking about, but obviously I'm just pyroclasming there, guys. Cool. Good deal. Thunder. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Should have waited. Should have waited for the third one. My bad. If I were gonna ban a card out of, I don't know. I really hate the links, which is like a weird thing to complain about, and I've complained about, and I think I maybe shouldn't have. But like, the mana in Pioneers is already bad, so having this like adding a Price of Progress-esque card when they're not willing to print Price of Progress into Modern is like really strange to me. As someone that likes to experiment, like just getting links sucks. And it's like this like mono red deck that like all their individual cards are stronger than your like 3-color dex cards, and then you're getting links. That really sucks. Like I said, I don't know if I think it should be banned, but I hate the links. Yeah, I mean Heartfire, I guess. That's the thing you could look at. All right, so we're at one short. Do I even want to cycle this? I don't think I need to, right? Because I can play the other stuff. Like, I'll just keep it in my hand. I guess I get the extra mana, but yeah, I mean we have so much mana, so I'm gonna cycle. Yeah, Nemesis sucks. There's just a lot of... I think I could rant forever. I think since I'm making a YouTube video about Pioneer, I probably shouldn't just, like, be shitting on it. But, Dustmorn and Bloomburrow, like, ended up being rough. I think 3-year standard just caused problems. I keep my life total high. Hopefully I can get some turtles going here. And then if they build up a big board, maybe we can fog and then rebuild. We can go land shock. We'll still be at 7. Lando. Do I want to do this first? I think so, right? I guess I could turtle. So it's 3. So I have to play this. But if I hit turtle and then I play this, so it's 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, we storm first. Fuck. Last time. That is good. I still think I want to play this. Oh no, I messed up. Too much colorless. 3. Okay. Why did I think... I just did the math wrong. Yeah, I think I just added this too many times because it was... I needed the extra green from the Satyr. So I need to figure out if I want to fog or not. I feel like Nemesis me. This is... We'll just wait. I don't have damage yet. Do I want them to rage here? How bad is that for me? Whatever. The mana stinks in... Well, why do people say the mana stinks in Pioneer? Okay, so I agree. I agree. It doesn't stink, but it's like... The way that mana works is... I'm happy you said that, because I think I could have articulated my thoughts a little bit better. But like, if they add Blood Moon to Pioneer, like the mana will not work. There's a bunch of things that they could do. I'm fogging, by the way, no big deal. There's a bunch of things that they could add to the format that, like, since you don't get a bunch of basics and you don't have fetch lands and you don't have, like, these things to sort of play around certain problems, like Prize of Progress is a good example. Like, if you're a 2-color deck, the way, like, your mana's fine, right? Like, you can make it work. But it's really hard to play, like, 8 basics. If you play 8 basics, you're just going to run into spots where you can't consistently cast your spells, or maybe you can't play the Mutavolts that you want to play for your Unholy Annex. So that's what I mean. Not exactly that the mana is, like, so bad you can't ever do anything. You can't ever do anything interesting with the mana bases. It's more that, like, you basically just don't get to have everything you want all the time like you do in Modern. Yeah, I think saying it the way I said it is not good. Okay, I'm dead anyway, right? We're just gonna play some stupid turtles and then be dead. I should have, I guess, floated. Maybe we can get our things nice and big. No, my fog! My most powerful card. We can cycle this and replay it. Do I have one more land drop? We're at 8, 9. Actually, no, how many land drops I have. Yeah, so we're short of getting our things to be big. Means we're probably dead. Oh, great. Oh, I don't think I've talked about this card in a while. Oh, wonderful. Oh, 8? Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. May I have another? Have I mentioned this set? I have very fond opinions of this set. I think it's wonderful. I think it's really neat. Imagine having fog and still dying. I'm so unlucky. What if we win though? What if we're not dead and we win the game? Burst Lightning goes here. This is Double Strike Trample, so it's for 8. 8 over here is 4. I block 1. Wait, what? We didn't attack? Okay, I get all my stuff. Yippee! I took out the Bitter Triumph, so we're actually gonna die to another Lynx, unfortunately. What else I can kill them? I don't know. That's a lot of mana gone. I think I should probably do 1 here. Turtle? Razor. Okay. Turtle. Mana. Wish I had the Bitter Triumph. More mana. This is 3 turtle triggers. Am I winning though? I think I can't like actually kill them. So this is, they have to block 2 things, so you die. They have to block 4, so this is 13. Yeah, they have to block 4. Okay, we just keep going. Can I do anything with these pings? Storm. So I just want more turtles. I have 20 cards. I did not deck myself, but it's not drawing, so I don't think I can actually deck myself. Blood Sun checks the lands, right? Milled turtle. Alright, that's my 4th turtle. Yeah, I don't think there's stuff that can happen. So we're just gonna die to a Lynx, and that's gonna be life. I can keep going if you guys want to see me go more, but I don't think it accomplishes all that much. If I'd like torch the tower or something, maybe I could break this. So I milled the turtle. There's 4 cards, so I'll deck. Oh, these don't have haste, so what am I on about? Or whatever. You have to Lynx me. I don't think they're killing me through these stats. Good old Bloomborough, yeah. Yeah. When it goes first, I have Grazer. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah. These are cool. I see this is Final Fantasy. I'm just excited for the Spider-Man set. I'm not. Oh, really? Okay, we're doing Desert, I guess. Tapland, Vestiges, technically not. So yeah, we go... Yeah. I'm not gonna be able to do anything next turn unless I draw 3. I suppose I would rather just draw a different land. This is Hammer. Okay, so now we can Spelunking the Sokenzan, and then we'll end up with 4 mana, but I don't get quad green. So what do I need to hit? I think it's still worth. I just need to hit off the Greenshell. I do need to float the green though. I don't know if the auto tap or whatever you call it is gonna get me. Oh, this is not. It could still be Hammer, technically. I guess it's just like Boros 2 spells. It's funny to see a Mox Hammer with no legend, but pretty strong start. Maybe dead. So I could explore first. Probably better. I just want things on the board. This is less likely to have Monstrous Rage in it, which means a 4/6 might actually do something. So, Lotus Field, yeah. I get extra mana anyway. Okay. Alright, please don't murder me. Please don't murder me, opponent. I'm gonna do stuff. I wanna do stuff. Maybe I'm not gonna do stuff. What is this? Skin Vogue with Corey Steelcutter? What's going on? And Mox Amber? Yes. Draw a card. Pass your turn. Okay, I'll allow it. I was worried, but that one you can do. So I'm always green shelling first. Is there a way, if I go full control, maybe I have to click it? Probably doesn't actually matter. It's fine. Did it for nothing. want this. I think I want the Sokenzan on the off chance I get to do all the stuff I want. So I have Lotus Field. Lotus Field gets me to 9 mana. Plus 2. I guess I do want the 9, right? With the Land of the Blood Sun. So it cuts me off from doing the shenanigans, but I think we're done anyway, so I guess I get the Blood Sun. We're at 6, 7, that puts us to 8. The turtles aren't getting big either way. I guess I just pass and then Sokenzan. Alternatively, I can Spelunking into a Grazer into like a Lotus Field. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just Spelunking. Might have killed myself, but that's okay. So now that's more mana if I hit. And the mana doesn't do that much for me anyway. I'm gonna Boseiju this now. Oh, my shit's big now. Okay, I still have the mana though. Shit, so I could have. No, I couldn't have Soken. Is attacking good though. 16 here. So 2 blocks, double chump. 7. What are their blocks? Do they have good blocks? So block here. 10 to 15. Okay. Sorry, opponent. My bad. Got him. Don't fog, I guess. Okay, so this deck looks like it's gonna have less interaction. I don't know how this one's gonna go over with people. Game looks under control. Yeah, I think it was. I was just trying to think if it was worth attacking. Like, if I could force them to chump enough, then maybe I don't have to worry about dying, but they could just have, like, some random overrun bullshit, and I don't think they're ever killing me if I don't make it so there's any opportunity for them to be able to kill me. So I was probably just gonna tank and then pass with a Bitter Triumph, and then wait till I find a thing and kill them. But maybe the turtles could attack. I don't think it really mattered. Ideally, I wouldn't just sit there and drool on myself for my opponent's sake and for everyone watching's sake, but that's just how it's gonna be sometimes. What do I not want? I think we can not Bitter Triumph. We can just have a big board. They can't really interact with these. I think my 2s are gonna end up being good. So what? We take out a Blood Sun. I mean, maybe I just take out 2 Blood Suns. I'll do this. No. Fog's weird. I hate the card Fog. I don't want to put the card Fog in my deck. I also don't really typically play decks like this, so I'm not sure. I was just worried about mice, basically. I was worried about. I'm playing a red-green ramp deck. I can't really beat Monster Strike, Double Strike. What the hell am I supposed to play? And I was like, I guess Fog. But maybe you just are supposed to concede when your opponent plays a Heartfire hero and not think about it too much. Okay, I'm gonna keep this on the draw. It's a bit awkward. Could trap Azusa and just rely on the Blood Sun, I guess. That's fair. This is sort of a one-lander, though. But I don't think it's worth going to 5 over. I think I saved that for Turtle. I didn't play a 1-drop. Like, if I wanted to block a 1-drop, maybe. But... So I could have played this. I take 2 to do it. It's not that good. Boseju's kind of relevant here, but I need to put this into play. So if this lives, we'll probably be fine. It's kind of sweet. I think the warp cards are kind of busted. It's just like... I think it's going to take a little bit more time for people to figure out exactly how to use them, but there are so many different ways to utilize them. That sucks. Well, maybe it's not just over. Because they didn't... I mean, that's not too much pressure. So that's what the Mox Ambers are here for this thingy? Is that a combo or a non-bo? Maybe a little bit of both. I think I'm just gonna get my Voyaging Satyr back. And play a Lotus Field. Do I want to play the Grazer? Yeah, it's greedy not to. Yep. Yeah. 4. It's fair, right? They get to draw. And they get the Quarry Steel. So I block here. And I can't. I guess I can't attack. Alright, I need this Storm not to brick. Full Plains. You thought. You thought. I think I'm not blocking my Arboreal Grazer. Yeah, it's... yeah. Well, I need a turtle. Fuck. Fuck my stupid life. This thing I guess is... Oh, we do have a lot of mana. Having a blocker there would have been nice. Appreciate how many new cards my opponent's using. Rest in Peace is not that big of a deal. Like, it makes the ice still worse. I lose the Storm, but it's still winnable. I just need the turtle. The fuck? Excuse me? Okay. I was thinking about how good Cosmogran... Not good. How you could play a deck. It's sort of a nombo, but the Zenith thingy with Lovestruck Beast and like a Collect Company deck. And Okay. Well, I think we're dead. Maybe if we find a turtle right away, I have a lot of mana. I think it is doomed. Alright, so they have a lot of, like, things. Hopefully we can just, like... Was this the mold of 5? I think it was, right? Maybe it wasn't. I don't remember. Whatever. I should have cycled that land, but I think we were dead. I just played turtle and die. Okay, go again. Should have looked at my deck a little bit to see if there's other things that get hit by Rip, but I think it's just the Icetill. Like, it's still a bad Azusa or whatever. Maybe I could have a fog over an Icetill. $30 lands, by the way. Yeah. What am I doing with this hand? This is really awkward. Am I Lotus feeling awkward? All right, let's say I draw a second land that is not Archway. I'm thinking it's Bloodsun or Archway. I don't actually know. I'm kind of keeping this under the assumption that this could potentially be faster, but I'm blowing up my lands and like I'm either banking on an untapped like second land, or like if they have a slow start, maybe the Bloodsun is better. If they have interaction for the Voyaging Satyr, maybe the Bloodsun's obviously better. If you're playing this deck, like, noting your mana base is probably pretty important, because even though there's 30 lands, there's not that many untapped lands. Well, it's not that likely they can kill it based off the cards they've shown me. Maybe they Portable Hole me. We have Mox Amber. Okay, well, do I play this? No. Okay, well, they're probably dead. But we'll see. I don't know what cards are going to have post board. I don't really even know what's going to be in their deck. They're playing some random stuff. I assume that there's enough like synergy things going on that they can't have too many interaction cards. Like if your goal is to play Mox Amber the same turn you play like a thing just to have it be an Ornithopter effectively, then probably not going to get to do too many interactive things. Like, these Mox Amber decks can't play too many interaction spells. Alright, well, they have one. Do you want Turtle or do you want Satyr? Okay. 6-2. Just play 2 lands. A Greenshell. I guess I just Icetill Azusa. I think I just want to have the Greenshell in play though before I do any of that bullshit. Problem is I don't really even get to play a land this turn. So would I rather develop my mana, or would I rather... I think I'm supposed to green shell. We're just going to lose if they have another shelter, I guess, but that's kind of specific. Also, we can hit... What can we hit here? I don't know. Maybe it ends up being safer to just do Icetill Shock. I get card advantage and I develop my mana. The Mox Hammer Portable Hold could happen. Not worried about dying, I don't think. Yep. Well, that's awfully good, but I think I've got my turn mostly wrapped up. Do I want to Spelunking first? So, Spelunking... Right, I'm supposed to Spelunking, Archway, pick up Lotus Field, then just play a million lands, and then I can kind of Lotus Field sack itself to replay it. So if I just want... Do I want every land drop to be... I hate these decks. They're so annoying to play. Do I want every land drop to be Lotus Field? Because I can keep playing it from my graveyard. My brain's small. I don't think they can win, so I'm going to not complicate it too much. Sure, I could have done this better, but... Deck myself, I guess. Too big of a concern. Do I have one more land drop? But I don't actually know how this second Azusa works. What happens when I play a new Azusa? I'm gonna do it either way, so... Oh, it doesn't work. Okay. Wasn't actually sure. Alright, well, I guess we're just passing with no lands to play. Here you go. Well, we'll see what happens. I don't like that to like top deck interaction. Otherwise, we just do this again next turn. I can't remember. Can you look at your sideboard? I don't remember if I have the haste thing in or not, but probably doesn't matter. Yep. Maybe it matters. I mean, they can make their board really big. Do they have a spell and draw a spell? Yes. Okay, well, the scroll can't really attack. Maybe I'm just taking 4. Then I have 4 land drops on my turn, so I can play. So I have 12 mana with the Lotus Field. They're not deck though, and I have to win. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. I kind of want to get rid of this Icetill. If they let me jump with it, no, I can't. Leave the lands out of my yard. It'd be very bad if I jumped with it. Okay, I just have to win without decking myself. I'm not sure if I can actually do that, but we'll try. Crumbling Vestige would be a nice thing to mill over. Okay. Control. Yes. I'm sure what the hell I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to just get lands into play? Second Storm. 30. I played 2 lands, I think. I meant to float the mana. Unlucky. This is so chalked. Holy moly. This is so unplayable. Okay. This is so bad. Okay, I just want to get lands into play. I don't know how many more land drops I have. Whatever. I'm on the Blood Sun, so am I just supposed to stop Lotus Fielding? 18 cards. This is just not how Magic is meant to be. Oh no. 16. This is so bad, dude. I either have 2, I think I have 2 land drops left. So we're at 6. I need to keep playing stuff, I think. 15. I just want as many dudes in play as possible. There's a fog? Okay. So we're at 7. Supposed to be to 8. Just need lands. 12, 2, mill 3 is 9. Through a fire magic. Short. So we get the pump here. 9. Oh, I'm 1 short. I have Spelunking. 4, 5, 6. want to do it for 3. I can just do it for 3 right now. This one's my board. But I don't have the land. Fuck. I don't have the land in hand. I have to draw land. Which means, am I supposed to play Dude? What do I need to hit? It's fine. 8. Six. Jesus Christ. Did I die? No, I don't one. I mean, they're dead anyway. Okay, I gotta stop. Oh, this deck. Oh my god. Alright, GG's. GG's. I guess I'll call the video there. It's probably gonna be pretty long because of how long that shit took. If you hated it, I'm gonna frowny face. If you hated it, I respect it. If you loved it, you know, enjoy. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. I will see you all in the next one. This deck's crazy. Peace.